That was Martin from what was that Steve Zahn movie he did, where he's a cop.
Oh,
National Security. Yeah, that's
National
right,
Security.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking Joe Rogan. Okay, you know the thing that kills me about Joe Rogan is that he went after Mencia, like fucking. I mean, he was like a bulldog looking for a T-bone, right? And look, Mencia was a douchebag who stole jokes. He deserved to get his fucking dick slapped a little bit. But this whole Amy Schumer thing, how he's going soft on her, like, dude, Joe, do you have like a hard on for Amy Schumer of all the fucking female comics out there?
Right.
And he's like, well, I don't know if she's stealing jokes, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you not seen the video where they're side by siding
Yeah.
the original
Legit stealing the
and the
jokes.
shit she's doing? It is, in most cases, it is fucking identical.
She's the worst one
I don't
ever.
know. For me, it seems like an easy choice to go soft because I definitely can't get a card over her. So,
There you go.
That's
But
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. You know, and the fucked up thing is she will tweet about these people whom she had whatever. Oh, check out this comic. She's so funny. I love her shit. And then 6 weeks later, she's doing
stealing the joke.
that comic's jokes. And then when somebody says, "Hey, why are you joke stealing?" She's like, "This is common stuff that everybody talks about." No. This is stuff that you stole from somebody else who was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Okay. One thing, like, oh, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that, having relationship things. That's cool. Right? Yeah, okay, whatever. But when you're talking about, oh man, you know, my best day, my vagina smells like a barnyard animal. Okay, what's his name was talking about his balls being sweaty.
Freezing.
Yeah.
yep. There you go.
Yeah, no, she's talking about how it stinks. Get the fuck out of here. No.
I think it would be great if we could just set her up to where she stole a Seinfeld episode.
Didn't she do that already? No, it wasn't a Seinfeld episode. It was there was one oh fuck, was it In Living Color?
Oh,
I think
yes.
was it an In Living Color
Yes.
skit where they were going to the store and they're trying to describe the salesperson who helped whoever it was, and they didn't want to say that it was a black person.
Yep.
And then she did the exact same thing in her
Exact.
fucking show.
Yeah, that sounds like a living color.
I mean, why are we defending that? Why is that okay?
We should not.
Joe Rogan, seriously, why are you going easy? Why are you going soft on her?
He spent a little too much time around Harp.
I guess. Fuck, man, that guy, he's too much, into his fucking. I'm gonna be a bodybuilder.
He's just
in
across the board,
MMA.
man.
Yeah, I guess. I lost a lot of respect. I've never been a huge fan of Joe Rogan. I just did not like his comedy.
I really dug the show that Joe Rogan knows. Like, I was getting into it because, I love the conspiracy theory stuff where people disprove it or they at least give it some time to actually, like, let's find out. Let's do a little investigation. Let's spend
Right.
a little money on it. Let's shed a little light on it and see if these people really are tinfoil hat wearers or what the deal is.
Yeah.
But then, like, at the end of the show, he uses all of the info on his comedy show to make fun of the whole thing he just did. And then I realized that, and I was like, oh, you know what? You just kind of discredited yourself.
Yeah.
Because you were kind of unbiased, and now you're just
Yeah.
slandering the crap out of it like they're all a bunch of idiots. But while you're on the show talking to them, you're completely interested.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah, we
fake
call that
motherfucker.
unethical journalism. That's what we call that.
Shout out to the fake hoes.
It's all about bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it you told me to hold all comments about there, Seth?
I don't recall.
See, that's the reason why I should have just said it when I wasn't thinking it.
Yeah, I know.
What were we talking about?
I just don't want to hear you talk.
Hey, there are like 4 doors you can walk out of at any time.
Really? Two.
Well, one. There's actually 2 right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, and
You
then
got to get through one to
then-
get to the other, so it
I don't know.
nullifies
If you've
the
got
existence
enough
of the other
drugs,
door.
I can make 2 more doors for you to decide between.
That's true. That's true. A window is nothing but a door for a midget
that's
anyway.
a door for a small person. Yeah. Yeah. It's got a screen
I have no
on it.
idea.
What the fuck were we talking about? There's something that was trending. on there.
Wasn't it Harvey?
Oh, yes, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Hey, check it out. There's another rich white dude who's a pedophile and a fucking sex addict or a sexual offender. Fucking news, right? I was shocked when I found out that there was another rich white dude who was fucking sexually molesting women. I was fucking shocked.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff just does not happen.
Ever.
Ever.
I can't believe it.
that's
It's
been
not
like-
like we done. It's not like we've fucking ever elected a president who does that shit.
That's been,
No,
that's
we would
been like
never
the
do that.
Hollywood trope for like how long? That guy sleep.
No, that's not a Hollywood trope. That's a fucking rich white folk trope.
Nah,
Oh, get the
maybe.
fuck out of here.
Maybe.
I can't wait to be rich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm already halfway there.
You're white.
Yep.
There you
and
go.
I may or may not.
It's a good
Okay.
start.
May or not be okay.
Well, no, I was
Okay.
going to talk about the groping part. But,
Yeah.
don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
Incriminate
Hey,
myself.
You should not. You should not assert your gender. You might confuse some people and cause some anguish.
Yeah, you
So,
might, yeah.
Please
I
don't
am-
say that again.
I'm
Hey,
actually a
where's
fish.
Princess Jasmine? Let's find out.
She's at work.
We need one of these days we need to get her to call in.
Why?
Meat popsicle.
You can't understand her anyway.
I'm Mexican. I can understand her.
No!
We speak the same language.
No.
She could be in the other room. And
I kept.
steer
I actually had
mic.
to. I actually had to tell her because she was trying to. We were talking about Play-Doh, and she said some Spanish word, and I said, "No, it's not Play-Doh." She goes, "No, that's what we call Play-Doh." And I was like, "No, Play-Doh is that's the actual brand name. You
Yeah.
call
There's
it
no name
Play-Doh.
for it. It's
no matter
Play-Doh.
whatever language you're speaking, it's Play-Doh."
Yeah.
And then I walked over to the Play-Doh aisle, and I picked up the off-brand, the Softy Dough, and I said, "This is whatever the fuck you were saying." Okay, this is Play-Doh.
Modeling clay, we'll
And
call
so
it.
she Googled it. She's like, "You were right."
No
Damn
shit.
right.
Yeah,
I was
don't-
like, "What do you call it? Pepsi?"
Yeah, I really
Pepsi.
don't care what country you go to. Microsoft is Microsoft.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
Brand names
Unless
are
you're
brand
in
names.
France. then
shout out
it's-
to Bill there.
then
Yeah,
it's-
thanks. I'll take a paycheck on that.
But they're just doors.
Yeah. It's just stores. French stores.
I'll never not
No.
ever
No.
make that comment.
We should. Fucking hell. So yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah.
I'm
Are
not
we?
gonna- I'm not gonna say anything.
Say it.
What?
Say it.
I'm okay with the whole thing. I really don't care.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I told you I didn't want to say it, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because it was really hard for me to get that out of you.
yeah, it's true.
I don't want to say it. You say it. Okay, I'm saying it.
Okay, I'm saying it. Nah, I don't care.
I mean, look.
Because you
I'm
were
not going to
saying
go as far as to agree with you, but I will say that, it is an issue, and I don't think it's cool. But is it impacting? Do I think we should spend 3 hours a day jamming it down people's throat in the media?
Why not? He did.
Oh, you!
all right
And
then.
he
Yeah.
connects.
No, you were saying something along the lines of the women should have come out sooner. What took them so long?
No,
you were saying something like that.
I would never say something like
Yeah,
that.
you did.
No, I would never
You
say
did.
something like that.
You said it off the air, now you're
No.
going to say it on the air.
No.
Oh, you son
No.
of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
No,
All right, what were you
it's
saying?
not- that's
were
not
you
what I was saying. That's
What
not
were you
what I'm
saying?
saying.
What were you saying?
What was I saying?
Yeah.
What was I was saying? I started to say, "Oh, I did the Weinstein," and then he, don't say it.
Yep.
Is that what happened?
I stopped.
listening.
I had him
You
stop
stopped,
before
yeah.
he started.
Something.
It wasn't that because I would never say. I would never. I've never been one of those people like, oh, well, why are you waiting 15 years to say something?
I am.
Because it's emotionally fucking draining. It's a fucking beatdown. It is a violation of the deepest sense of a violation.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the women who are raped don't ever want to talk about it again.
I know.
Okay.
And they should.
Most of the women who are sexually molested never want to relive that.
That or
they
they
should.
don't shut up the entire time you're doing it. They're like, no, don't, stop. And you're just like, fuck, I know.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
trying.
rape jokes.
Wow.
Rape jokes, everybody.
Wow. That's just... Holy
Okay,
shit.
so
We're
that-
getting
that
emails for this one.
explains-
goddamn.
that explains the people waiting, the women waiting 15 years. What about all the pile honors now?
Okay, this is what I will say. Right, when
If
we're
it was
talking
so
about...
traumatizing. Why are the
They all have
people
something in
piling
common
on that?
too.
Well, here's the thing. Well, they're all actresses. Yeah.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Their careers are kind of non-existent right now.
Who was the first? The first was...
Rose McGowan.
Yeah, Rose
She's
McGowan.
been doing it for a while. They've
Yeah.
been saying it for a while.
Well, it's okay, yeah. So she's been... Some of them have been saying it, but nobody's been listening.
right.
Right. And that's another part of the problem.
It is.
It's like when you get one person that will accuse, because we have so many fucking false accusations of rape and molestation and so on and so forth, women stop fucking doing that, okay?
Crying wolf.
Well, I mean, you think about how that conversation might have started, between a friend and a friend. Just like, I can't believe he did this to me. And, of course, they want to defend their friend. Like, are you sure that's the way that went down? And,
I would've believed it.
And it can come across like, well, maybe I don't want to talk to you about it anymore because I feel like you're defending his actions.
Right,
So
exactly.
then they just shut it down.
Well, see,
Yeah.
if someone told me that, I would have believed it. Because like I was talking about the Hollywood trope about
Right.
actresses sleeping
Sure.
their way to the top. So to me, I think it's almost like every single Hollywood exec does that. Every one of them.
Right, okay, so there's a
I mean, you
reason
go
why...
back in time, and there's evidence that backs that exact statement.
Yeah.
Up,
Yeah.
Because they were like contractually obligated to not have children. They had to take babies from classic actresses. They had them on speed. Everything. You have to maintain this image. You can't get married. You can't be gay.
I mean, look at Marilyn
Sorry,
Monroe
Brock.
and the president.
Damn.
Damn.
as a president, and who else? Joe DiMaggio, and
She was a right little whore.
she was. But here's the thing. So what I was going to say is, you have. I'm willing to bet that the majority of the whistleblowers now are legitimate, but there are also some that say, like, okay, let's take a look at Bill Cosby. Okay. He's I think
Let's
35.
take a look at that pudding pop.
Yeah. You put the Jello. Anyway, so yeah.
Where do you think he got the idea for kids say
For-
the darndest thing?
Just quit.
Right.
Just stop.
Jesus.
Quit it. Anyway, so you look at he's got 35 official accusers. I'm willing to bet that the majority of them are legitimate, but there's a few sprinkled in there that are not, that are opportunists, and that's part of the problem too. You have a lot of people that ride that coattail. Oh fuck, I see a payday.
Opportunists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ezekiel Elliott, anybody?
But can you really
Why?
be mad at them? Because
Can't do
for
anything.
every one of those, there was probably 3 or 4 that the incident did happen to,
And they
that
didn't
still
say
won't
anything.
come forward.
Right. I agree.
So-
I agree, and it's a huge issue. But the problem is, everybody knows that it happens.
I'm going to say something that's going to make you mad.
Go ahead.
Maybe. I don't know.
Then,
Of those accusers, and either one, Cosby or Weinstein, I don't care which
Yep.
one you take this for, but of those accusers, how many of those women asked for it?
you see, okay. So here's the thing. There's the whole.
I'm just saying. Some women come onto a man.
No,
the
no.
man goes back, but then she doesn't like it. Then she's like, "Oh, he raped me."
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the way. This is the way this works. Let's say you go to a gay bar. Hey, Joe Rogan, I'm stealing more fucking jokes. So calm your tits.
I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah, he probably isn't. But I had to put that PSA out there just in case he fucking decides to go all MMA on my ass.
I think he'd win.
He might.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking on roids. I'm just kidding, Joe. I don't know if you're on roids or not. I don't
Have
give
you
a shit.
seen the shitter on that critter? Good God.
Man.
Speaking of gay bars,
So you can go to, let's say you go to a gay bar, right?
right?
And then you see this, really attractive young female. Okay.
Okay.
A legitimate female, not like a she-male, like a legitimate female.
Okay, I was waiting for
Like
that
has a
clarification as well.
vagina.
Like it has a real vagina that was not built by man.
Got it.
I mean, secondhand man.
Yeah, got it.
Original man,
Yeah,
yes.
got it.
Not originally was a man.
Jesus,
Here we go.
Christ.
Yep.
Going down the rabbit hole.
Oh, fuck. Blue pill, red pill. Blue pill, red pill. Give me them
Depends
both,
on if you
goddammit.
want a dick. What happened?
Anyway, so you walk up to this nice young lady, and you
Yeah.
you throw it at her, and let's say you do it in a respectful manner,
right.
and she blows you off. Yeah, fuck,
Okay.
fuck, I got blown off. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go drink the 10 beers those gay guys bought me because they want to fuck me. So you go over there, you drink your beers, and all of a sudden, a pretty young thing walks up to you, and she throws it your way, like, nah, I'm good. Did she have the right to grope on you?
I don't see where the connector is there. That's
You don't see where the
making that
connector
an
is.
allowance.
For what he's talking about here,
Right.
Right. So when he said that some of the women who asked for it, and whoever it was said no, and then came back later on and said, "Let's do it," and they're like, "No, I don't want it. That's rape."
I didn't say it gave them the right to do it. I just said they asked for it.
But the terminology you're using, it's such a generic statement to say they asked for it. Because literally, even if they looked at you and said flat out, "Hey, I want you to take me home, and I want you to bang the brakes off of me," right?
Right.
The minute that idea changes,
Right.
you have
Oh,
to
I know.
stop.
Oh, I know. I don't agree with it, but I know.
Oh, I don't agree with
I
it.
know
I
the
do it all the
rules. I
time.
get it.
I disregard.
But I don't agree with it. Yeah,
that's why
absolutely.
you-
And then when
It's
you have
like
to,
if
well,
you
hang on a
give
second. Go ahead.
Like, well, it was like with the Ben Roethlisberger thing. Okay,
Ben
That-
Roethlisberger thing.
That woman went into a bathroom with him. What did you think was going to happen? You think he
No,
was
I
gonna,
agree,
like,
but here's the
trade
thing.
numbers or some shit.
But here's
Come
the
on.
thing: you can go into a bathroom with somebody, start the act, and be like, "Hey, wait a minute, no, I'm good. I don't want
get
to
it.
do this anymore."
I mean,
I
come
get it.
on, dude. When
You know how hard
pull
it is
it
to
out
stop
and
a
there's
guy?
Flies buzzing around it. I'm gonna say no.
I mean,
Look, you know how hard it is to stop a guy? Once you've got a guy turned on and you tell him no, go fuck yourself, literally.
well, no.
It's
She's
the other
telling
way
you
around.
to
It's
go.
the other way
Yeah.
around. It's the other way around.
No, all I'm saying is that whether they asked for it, quote or not, it doesn't give anybody the right to force
I know
themselves.
it doesn't give them the right.
That is interesting, though, because, I mean, I'm going to make a really cross connection here, okay? So you have that crime of passion loophole for murders and certain
Sure.
aggressive situations.
In the
right?
moment types of things.
In the moment
Yeah.
type things. That girl caught her husband at that club with another woman,
Uh-huh.